Quest Audiobooks presents an unabridged recording of Callous by Kerry Barnes, narrated by Aldington. Dedication. To all the listeners who have supported me, I am forever grateful. Chapter 1. November 2022. Georgie poured a generous helping of gravy over the roast lamb, stood back and smiled. It was so different cooking in a swish kitchen with all the latest gadgets, and with the space to have a family of 4 all standing in the room simultaneously. It was a far cry from her little kitchen in her old 2-up 2-down house. She honestly thought she would have missed it. After all, she'd brought up her daughter Dixie-Lee there. But along with all the sweet memories, there were some very bitter ones too. She remembered the day Rohan, her fiancé, had surprised her with the new house in Chislehurst. It was not too far from where she'd once lived, but it was so vastly different. It was 6 months ago. The sun was shining, and Rohan blindfolded her. She'd been ecstatic with excitement and anticipation. He guided her from the car to what seemed to be a long path up to the front door. Once he removed the blindfold, she was flabbergasted. Not only was this modern Georgian property enormous, but it looked sharp and impressive. From the size of the door, and the 2 gleaming white pillars on either side of it, to the large multi-paned windows, the house looked remarkably like one of those houses she'd seen a year ago on Grand Designs. Rohan opened the door, and she stepped inside to marvel at the extra-wide hallway with a checkered tiled floor. The entrance was at least twice the size of her whole living room at her former home. Looking up to a vast staircase, which dominated the centre of the house, she could barely see any of the 6 bedrooms. The ground floor was absolutely enormous. Some of the key features included an annex for Rodney Potter, a state-of-the-art kitchen with every modern appliance one could think of, a grand dining room, and a huge lounge with windows to the front and back. When Rohan finally convinced her to move, he made sure to be considerate of her needs. The main one was letting her late husband's girlfriend's father, Rodney, live with them. The bedrooms all had en suites, and there was a guest bathroom as well. Dixie-Lee had what every girl dreams of, a walk-in wardrobe, although in fairness, she would more than likely have filled it with books. Using a tea towel to grip the hot plate.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?